Yo, what's going on, my VVOGs, my Omi homies, my fellow master collectors, and everybody else on YouTube? It's your bromie, the Gale, back at it again with another VV drop strategy video. Let's get it. Welcome back, VV fam. So, we finally have the Boba Fett details, so let's get into it. Star Wars Underworlders Collection Boba Fett. Fan favorite Boba Fett lands in 3 rarities Saturday, July 30th at 8 a.m. PT, only on the Veve app for iOS and Android. Underworlders Collection. The Underworlders Collection features some of the most iconic bounty hunters, smugglers, and thieves from a galaxy far, far away. This collection includes denizens from the most wretched hives of scum and villainy in the Star Wars galaxy. Series 1, Boba Fett. The Underworlders Collection's debut NFT features bounty hunter Boba Fett. From his first film appearance in Star Wars Episode 5, The Empire Strikes Back, Boba Fett has been a fan favorite. On screen for roughly only 8 minutes in the original Star Wars trilogy, Boba Fett's amazing popularity has earned him his own show on Disney+, The Book of Boba Fett. Now, these 3D full-color collectibles can be the newest addition to your collection. Alright, so first up we have Ready for Action. This figure features Boba Fett taking aim with his rifle drawn. The list price is 80 gems, the edition size is 11,980, the rarity is a common. This is a first appearance. Licensed by Star Wars, brand, Underworlders Collection, Series 1, Boba Fett. Next up we got On Guard. This figure shows Boba Fett with his rifle in his hands, ready for action. Also 80 gems, meaning this is going to be a blind box drop. There is 9,932 editions, and this is an uncommon. Last but not least, I have you in my sights. This premium animated collectible offers Boba Fett lowering his rangefinder, raising the rocket gauntlet on his arm, and scanning the area. Also 80 gems, there is only 5,932 editions, and this is an ultra rare. So with that, let's get into my thoughts and strategy for this drop, shall we? Alright, and now for my thoughts and strategies for this drop. So I made a video yesterday explaining the majority of my thoughts on Boba Fett. Feel free to watch that as a compliment to this video after you've seen this, if you haven't seen that one. But at any rate, definitely going for the drop. 80 gems seems appropriate. These are some pretty clean models, if you ask me. Now this one right here, I'm not gonna lie, I was definitely expecting that rocket on his back to shoot or do something, but you know, it's still a solid animation. You know, he's scanning the area like he does, you know, ready for action and all that, so it's cool. So I think one question that we might want to ask ourselves is, do we think that there's going to be more editions of Boba Fett on the app? If the answer is no, then this drop is definitely one to go for, and possibly try to get like duplicates or a couple or the set. But if there's going to be more than one Boba Fett dropped on the app, this is still the first appearance, so I guess option A still applies. You know, I think it's wise to go for this drop. As I've said before, I think this is a Star Wars grill. Not necessarily a BB grill app-wide, but in terms of the Star Wars niche, definitely one to go for. So, let's talk about pricing, right? I think we should look at a chart when it comes to predicting the price. So let's do that. Okay, so this chart right here is comparing Boba Fett and Darth Vader. So they both were 80 gems, and they both have similar edition sizes, as you can see on the chart. The ultra rares are off by like maybe 40 editions, and basically everything is off by 40 editions or so. So when it comes to predicting the price on this, I think it's wise to look to Vader's price, because I think he's going to set the bar. I don't expect Boba Fett to surpass Vader, for the reason that not everybody knows who Boba Fett is. He's like a meme. He's one of those characters, if you know, you know, right? Like, you may have seen him, you might be able to recognize a Mandalorian, but people just they don't know the history of Boba Fett. In my previous video, I recommended a 23-minute documentary on Disney Plus that'll get you up to speed before the Saturday's drop. If you don't know about Boba Fett, I would recommend you watch that documentary. Check out my video if you want to know what that documentary is. But with that being said, let's take a look at Darth Vader's current price, and then maybe we can accurately predict Boba Fett's post-drop price. Okay, let's take a quick look at Darth Vader's price. So the common Darth Vader is currently 125 gems. So assuming Boba Fett does not surpass Vader, even with the drop hype, the drop hype bump, I would think that the common Boba Fett might reach, what am I thinking here? I think it's going to be underrated, so I'm going to go with maybe 90 gems, assuming the common doesn't go under retail. Probably 90 gems for the common. Let's take a look at the uncommon. 114. Okay, the uncommon, for whatever reason, usually does worse than the common. Team Common Gang, I guess, right? So the uncommon as well might range in the 90s. Perhaps, I'm thinking 90s. The uncommon might be in the 90s too as well, if that. But the ultra rare is what we're, is the prize, right? So I do not see Boba Fett reaching 1.9k or near that. 1,000 would be appropriate in my eyes, but I don't even think he's gonna hit that, just due to his I think he's a sleeper. I think people are gonna sleep on him. So I see the ultra rare ranging from, let's see, I think 500 to 1,000 gems. I know that's a big range. So let me narrow it down. I would say 895 gems for the ultra rare Boba Fett post drop. That is my official prediction, and we will see what happens. Yeah, I think that's all I got for you regarding that. So let's move on. So one thing I wanted to mention, I forgot. I noticed this in the video, but I didn't think twice about it. But how everybody was speculating Amazing Fantasy 15, Boba Fett was right there next to him. So people could have predicted this if they were if their antennas were up. I think David Yu does like to tease upcoming drops in his videos, and you can clearly see 3 different poses of Boba Fett. That is too much of a coincidence for me to be ignored. I think he was trying to tell us this low key. Maybe some of us picked up on it, but not enough, because it wasn't trending on Twitter. I didn't see anybody talking about it. Everybody was focused on Amazing Fantasy 15, and rightfully so, because they did all David and Dan both held up their comics. So I can see why people might have ignored Boba Fett sitting right there in front of our faces. But going forward, I think we should definitely scan David Yu's whole background to see what might be coming up next, which also makes me think that Banksy is a possibility. Why would he have 3 Banksy? Anyway, we gonna stop with the Banksy, because Banksy's already a hot topic, currently. But yeah, just wanted to point that out, that Boba Fett was kind of teased, and now he's here. So yeah, that's that. Let's move on. And last but not least, shout out to Jason Colon for this chart. So this is an Omi burn warning. Basically, this chart is representing how much revenue this Boba Fett drop will bring in once it sells out, because it will sell out. And this is stuff I really normally don't look at. I never pay attention too much to these kind of things, but look at how much revenue a single Veve drop brings into the app. What is that? $2.2 million basically. And we all know that Omi is burned with every purchase, so that's about 1.2 billion Omi burned, right? Yeah, that's a billion, right? 1.2 billion Omi burned off of the Boba Fett drop. So, we know that Omi is deflationary. Deflationary. It's a deflationary asset. So if you hold Omi, every drop is benefiting us. And just wanted to point that out for people who never thought about how much revenue each drop brings in. So yeah, these are crazy numbers, you know, for NFT drops. And with that, let us move on. And that's the video, my friends. If you made it this far, thank you for watching. If you learned something or enjoyed the content, feel free to drop a like on the video and consider subscribing for more Veve content like this. So yeah, man, Boba Fett is here. He has arrived, and good luck to you on the drop if you're going for him. And imagine this. What if when Master Collector program arrives, if you've spent enough Master Collector points, you can upgrade your Ultra Rare Boba Fett for the rocket launch on his jetpack? Wouldn't that be something? We just never know what's going to happen with these drops in the future, and you know, I think the sky's the limit. So you know, it's best not to underestimate these drops sometimes. Imagine if this is the only Boba Fett ever dropped. I think, yeah, it's just some things to think about. But with that being said, I'm not a financial advisor. Nothing I say ever is financial advice because I am learning, just like you guys. I am just your friendly neighborhood genius. Ha 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 ha. Sharing his thoughts and opinions on this awesome app known as Veve. So take everything that you hear from me with a grain of salt, because things could change. And with that, thank you again for watching, and I will catch you guys in my next video. Until then, peace out and huddle strong, and remember to be like water, stay liquid. Later.
Boba Fett. Boba Fett is coming to Veve.